And of course, EE.
Both these players have shown a steely determination this week. You know, opportunity for Greg Harlow to regain the title he won in 2010. Alex Marshall. Well, it's his opportunity to add a 6th title and see a little bit of daylight between him and Paul Foster. A little bit of an edge towards Greg Harlow this morning, according to some of the players, John. I feel that Alex Marshall's probably playing some of the best bowls he played for a while.
Yeah, it's a very close one to call, isn't it? I've had a lean in towards Alex this week. I feel he's been playing really well. Looks very focused. Greg's a top player.
I can't separate them. I just can't. I just, you know, I'm watching their matches so carefully, and I haven't seen a weakness. Nothing to exploit. You know, it's.
Well, we had a cracking semi-final here a couple of years back, and if this is half as good, it'll be a good game.
Well, that's the first end. I know they've had a chance to practice beforehand. One of the advantages of getting to the semi-final, you have plenty of time.
Pass, Jack High.
I think the only thing I might be able to predict here is it'll be possibly a game of 2 different lengths, where Alex will go short and Greg will go long.
One red.
Well, down in the forehand.
Yeah, I would think so. Drop off the green. Similar bowl to his last. Well, he's actually slipping onto the other side. Little surprising.
One red.
Yeah, it's just running through that. It's in good position at the back. Yeah, that's a good effort. Just overplayed it slightly. And right back to centre. Still feel personally Alex's best chances on the other side. The forehand just dropping off his green bowl, falling in against the jack.
Yes, he can't afford to bounce it now. That's a very, very good position bowl.
Well, he's going to persevere on the backhand. If he did draw this dead, he could probably make 2. That would be some bowl.
Well, that's maybe why he's trying it.
certainly close to it for line.
One shot to Greg Hurley.
Steady start with very good bowling. Still on the 9-end set, of course. 11-end set for the final. Early match this. Full crowd in again.
Jack length 29.5 metres.
Players having a bit of a chat there when the shot clock has been running down, so obviously not worried about the time. Both players will be playing the same side, more than likely by the looks of it, for their opening bowls. It's been the favourite of the players. Forehand away from the commentary box and backhand on the way back towards it. Seems very reliable, this backhand, John.
Yeah, a certain length, you can hang away on certain lengths. The shorter lengths can be a bit more difficult. The longer lengths are pretty good. The forehand is also good in this direction, back to the commentary box. It's a tad heavier. To just push into it a little more, but it's a good hand. I would say it's a better rink in this direction than the other. That's a personal opinion.
Yeah, especially at the longer length, yeah. Close for this, but just dropping on the short side.
Last one, Brian, how far through, please?
18 inches.
And Alex, good little chance here. Add another. Really good line in. Gets the bend now. Oh, that's really good. Couldn't have played that any better.
2 green.
Well, first opening.
Yeah, so you have played a bad end. Alex has just gone in with the 2 balls. Chance for the third. Doesn't often miss these chances. Then you got a track. It's all about weight. Oh, no mistake.
3 shots to Alex Marshall.
Jack length 29.5 metres.
And first blood to Alex. First count of the game, a treble in the second end.
Because it's more an indication, John, that if one player even goes off and puts a ball, or 3 balls in Greg's case, within a foot, we're going to end up losing multiples. And I think that will apply to both players.
Yes, I would agree, and he certainly won't play a loose end. If you get any loose ends, you'll get punished. That's Greg's wife, Kay. Other members of the family as well. Mum's there.
This backhand has tested a few players. There haven't been that many that have absolutely nailed it.
It's 2 red.
Yeah, just about made it. Two red. Still room for Alex to draw it. What do you say, Dave? It's not the easiest hand in this direction.
No, it's difficult, and it sort of almost forces you into playing shots that you really don't want to play. This is all to do with good weight now. Here it comes. Just over it. Got back okay, but I wouldn't have been surprised if Alex had played a runner down there on the forehand to take the 2 balls out for that reason, and even though the back position was against him, it's just not totally reliable.
No, I mean, years gone past, even with a couple of feet of weight, that hand would boom back, just swing in. These days it just carries on. Looks to be struggling for weight.
Yeah, again, that normally would be a given.
2 shots to Greg Hurley.
David Gurley has managed to find himself a very wide swinging set of balls, and he says he's very happy with them. He can push them out. He's one of the few players that's almost guaranteed to come back in that hand. A vast crowd here at the International Arena, Potter's Leisure Resort.
Jack length 28 metres.
A lot of people booked 12 months in advance for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it's come from all over the UK. Speaking to a few Welsh lads this morning, who'll come up every year from the Isloin Club. They're enjoying their weekend, partaking of a few bevies.
Late night supper at midnight.
Another good ball by Alex. He's finding this backhand really well in this direction.
Your ball's now 18 inches.
And a bad reply. Needs to drop. And there it is. Crowd loved that one. Perfect weight, dropping
It's
back.
2 inches past jack high.
Didn't want to fall against the jack.
He'll still play it. Greg, of course, works now for putters, so obviously well known at this venue over the years, but it's reinforced his position with the crowd as well.
That's not very good for Alex. He's blocked the track in now. Better ball for Greg.
Greg using the mat to come around the short balls. Can he miss it? Oh, without the edge, I think he was in.
Well, he's unfortunate there, because if that dropped in, it would have closed the end down. He's fallen out, and he's given Alex a chance off the side of that ball.
Still difficult, Sean, isn't it? You know, it's
better though than it was, David. You know, he can use that shoulder now.
Interesting to see what weight he uses here. Yeah, trying to go for that shoulder, as you're mentioning, John. It's not an easy shot to play. He's not far away from it though. Needs a clear road. He got the edge as well.
One red.
Small margins between success and failure.
Certainly is that at this level. Brian Daly, our marker for this match.
And Greg is forced onto the forehand side. Doesn't want to drop.
Oh dear.
It could be 2 down.
Oh, horrible result. Probably didn't expect to get that close to it on the forehand. Looked for the inside of the jack.
He's got amazing drop back here. He's pulled up very quickly. You can see him really drop firm against the jack. Could be 2 down. He's certainly 1 down.
Oh, I'm amazed Alex is even going down here.
One green.
Well, it is 1 green, Dave. So, but he's got a chance, Alex. He's got to be very neat with the weight. Doesn't want to touch the jack.
You know, well, he's running down just to get his own ball. There was no way he was going to play that. Because any touch on the green, he was losing 3. He'll take that little present from Greg.
One shot to Alex Marshall.
Yes, there are times when you just walk away.
Javelin, 29 metres.
3 inches short, Jack high.
Alex is considering whether he can just drop inside that last red ball. Doesn't want to lift it in toward the jack. For that reason, he's slipping onto the backhand side. Clear draw in. I say it's not an easy line to get. He has got a draw in bowl, though, Alex, so he's got a chance with good weight.
A little bit surprised at this because that ball looks like it's almost jack high on the forehand.
You see, it's noticeable even early in the game like this that the heads are better towards our commentary position. In this direction, they're a little bit looser. They're not bad. More difficult to get centre of the rink. Nice touch in there.
The difficulty of backhand is you don't want to start fighting it and wasting balls to try and overcome the difficulties that it provides. Well, it's coming up after this. He must like this one. It's all down to weight. The line's certainly very good. Oh, just over.
2 red.
Well, that's not going to help. I think he might be tempted with damage limitation. Here's a lot of gaps and holes, John, but 2 balls with a jack would be good.
He may be tempted to run this down the forehand side, look for a connection on the 2 reds. If he gets back into the jack, he's got the back position. As you said, the only disadvantage is a few holes there.
Well, if he's on the backhand... Yeah,
Wait it is.
Ball first. Yep, took 2 away. Good ball. You're not going to get the jack, you want to take a couple away. Better percentages.
Yeah, I think, as you said, damage limitation there for Alex. Wasn't a great end for him. He's
1
played
red.
good weight, good line. Good attack in bowl. And Greg, little chance to add a second. Don't think he's played it though. It's a bad one for Greg.
1 shot to Greg Harlow.
Jack length 28 metres.
One red.
It's good ball, leaves a bit of a target, you though.
Greg's last ball is 5 inches short of Jack high. His first ball, the gap is 10 inches.
Playing it early.
He's right down the middle of this. Yep, 2 balls.
Yeah, good call by Alex. Building up. Good hit, gets the 2 balls away.
It's exactly the right thing to do. I think Greg will play that sort of ball as well when required, because you need to get a sighter at the jack. The hand's not swinging just as much as they did in previous years.
He's just running through with this. Gets a contact on the green.
1 red.
Well, driving in the draw.
1 green.
Secret of being a world-class player, no problem.
Greg conscious of the fact that Alex has another ball, so just try and get something closer if he can. Just looks to be running. Oh, well, now drop back. That's going to be close. The clock is running down, so it's going to be a timeout situation, but I'm not sure who's lined the shot.
Timeout called. Alex, there's 4 timeouts remaining.
He's having a very close look at this.
Let's measure for shot.
So you could play the same draw on the backhand. There's an opportunity, as if he wanted to be a bit aggressive, to play the green on the red. Plan shot.
Players lightening the mood a little bit, but it's everything at this stage is very, very important when you're 4-all with 4 ends to go. Alex just draw this, but he's tempted with the runner, but I think it's just a draw. Greg's claiming it.
Umpire,
I
please.
don't think he'll get away with that one somewhere earlier. Well, it looks like it's close enough for the large calipers.
Delicate touch required from the umpire.
That's definitely going through.
1 shot to Greg Harlow.
Well, that's what our rings indicated. A slight favour for the red.
Jack length 29 metres.
Well, as expected, this game was going to be very close to these 2 top players, Greg Harlow and Alex Marshall. And this match has lived up to what we thought it was going to be. A very, very tight game. Greg just in front, 5-4, with 3 ends to go on this first set.
Just under 3 feet. Two and a half feet.
Not quite feeling the weight, both players in this direction. Heads have been very good coming toward us, but there are opportunities here, David, and you know, it isn't quite as tight.
Well, the forehand is just, as you were saying, John, earlier, it's a little bit heavier, so quite often there's a rangefinder in the forehand before the correction arrives. And the backhand has its own challenges. Paul Foster was finding it very well. David Gurley as well, big swinging balls. Loose ends are dangerous ends. You can lose 2 or 3 shots before you know it.
And that's number 1.
One red.
Good line in by Alex. Good adjustment.
Yep. Certainly looked good out of the hand.
2 inches. 1 green.
This is coming away very quickly.
Mr. Line, Mr. Length.
Well, still come around that on the forehand if Alex wants to. Same ball as last, plenty of room in terms of drawing around the short ball, but not a mountain of room to get another shot. He's only got a foot or so.
He'll stick with that side though, he's played a good third ball. Seems to be on a line, just needs to pass the red. Needs to run past the red.
Well, looks good for the double. Yep, got it.
2 shots to Alex Marshall.
It wasn't a particularly easy spare shot, but Alex made sure he was there.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
So little to choose between these two players. World number 4, world number 9. Of course, semi-finals. Always a difficult day, I feel. You get to the last day, you can enjoy the whole atmosphere of the final, but it's always horrible to lose in a semi-final, John. It's never easy.
Yeah, I think it's the same in all sports, isn't it? You speak to anybody who's lost a semi-final, they say it hurts more than losing a final. These two players won't be thinking about that. Focus on the game at the moment. Very close. Opportunities for both players.
Your ball's 20 inches. One red.
And he's right on line, Alex, just short of weight. And taking advantage of this. Two good balls from Greg. That's a little opportunity now.
Two red.
Now Alex will be concentrating here to get a close ball. Good second will do him at the moment.
Oh, he's just drifting. Second ball, maybe.
It's definitely one. It's close for two.
It's a decent ball by Alex. And then Greg doesn't want to jam the jack. Doesn't want to reach the jack too firm. That was a little bit dangerous. Overweight with that.
Got away from him a little bit, and I think he was conscious of that.
Yeah, he knows that. Little smile there. Any connection on the jack was giving shot away.
Just a little squeeze on the jack's all we need.
Yeah, Alex will be looking at that himself.
One red on the measure. Timeout called.
Alex was showing then that he's calling a timeout.
Well, he knows how important this is. It's eighth end, and he's one in front. If he misses this, there's a chance he might go into the last end, one down. So if Greg adds another, it's an important ball. He certainly chased this one down.
Needs to run. Needs to run. He's very close. That's another good second.
That's going to make it hard for Greg. He'll be aware of the fact that if he drops on his own ball, he'll give the shot away. If he touches the jack, he'll probably give the shot away. And a safer shot would probably be on the forehand.
Yeah, Alex was right on line with this. Always just looked short of weight. It's in close there, though it's a second ball. Greg should be careful. As he gets to the jack, he'll jam it against the back toucher and go sideways. He could drop it too. He'll be very neat with his weight.
I think that's what he's worried about there. He may not even play this ball. He may decide to go into the last end.
One shot to Greg Harlow.
That's very sensible of Greg Harlow. He's decided to forget about his last ball and just take his chances on the last end. It just wasn't worth it, John. Well, it's been that sort of game, hasn't it? You know, we all thought it was going to be very, very tight, and it's come down to a one-end shootout for the first set. And you know how important that is, John.
Yeah, both players would like to get that first set in the bank.
Well, that's been one of his best balls on the forehand. Good time to play it.
It's touching, yes, and it's an inch short of jack high.
Well, Alex might be tempted to go at this early.
Certainly on the backhand side, Alex. So.
Yeah, he's playing the runner. First ball. It's like a tiebreak end this. He wants a jack. Oh, goodness me, that was close. Oh, I reckon he thought he had that.
Diane thought he had it as well. Wasn't a lot in that. If he had got the jack at that pace, he would probably gone with it all the way.
Well, Greg will be aware of that. I fully expect this ball to go deep. Well, he's on a line to come into his own ball. I just wonder, is he trying to make it difficult to get to the jack? Doesn't want to open it up, though.
Gonna move it, is he? Tapping. Well, it's just widened it slightly. I don't know if that's ideal.
Yeah, Kay's reaction.
Kay doesn't like that at all. She'll give him some grief tonight.
Why did he do that? He's looking
Very
up
small gap between the balls.
Don't upset the missus, Greg. Don't upset the missus.
Well, this is slightly under.
Connection up.
Yeah, that's Greg's last ball that he hit. If it hadn't have been there, he would have missed the target. And on the respot now, it's totally different.
Well, it's better for Alex. It's out in the open now.
Well, he's on a good line with this. It's all about the weight. And it's very good. Alex in a bit of bother now.
The gap is 5 inches.
He's going to have to try and draw this, John.
Well, the other option is to go for the jack in the ditch.
Goodness me, everything has to be right about that.
May go for a second ball. He's coming across the rink, actually.
Yeah, I thought he might just try and get close. Now he has got the last ball. Here it comes. How much will it get back? Not enough, but it's second ball.
It's a good ball. Gives him a second shot and options.
One red.
Alex's reaction there, I think he probably thought that was going to pull back a lot quicker. But he will have an option on his last ball. So where does Greg go? He needs a ball in the head, because if the red ball disappears, green's going to win. He needs a deep ball in case the jack goes through to the ditch.
Greg has 4 timeouts remaining.
Trouble is, he's only got one ball. Can't cover both positions, Dave.
I reckon anything just behind his own ball would be good. Try and get another one in there if he can. You know, the ball's a much bigger target than the jack.
Greg swapping to the forehand to follow Alex in on that line across the rink, across the centre.
Oh, this is different. He's pulled it in very narrow, and that just sweeps away like crazy. There it goes. Well, choices, Alex, choices. Do you drive the ball out, or do you just try and draw it?
Well, given the fact he's got second ball, I think he's got to play the ball, Dave. The second option is jack in the ditch. I would say that's the percentage shot.
He's on the backhand, he must be playing the runner. Yep. Bowler jack. Oh, he's in the area with this.
He's very close, bowling away, gives him the shot. Yeah, played it well.
Yep. So it was on the cards and he played it to perfection.
Yeah, we knew he'd play it. All about getting the ball. Didn't want the jack as well then. Back down the gap. That was brilliant.
Alex Marshall takes the first set, 7-6, in a very, very tight match.
Jack length 28 metres.
Watched Alex quite a bit this week in the singles, and I think the word I would say, when he's had chances, he's been clinical, David. He's either added the spare shot or he's played the takeout, but he's really never missed a chance when the opportunity's been there.
Yes, you're absolutely right. When we first arrived here, the rink was playing slightly different there. The players all knew that, and we thought that the qualifiers could cause a lot of upsets, as it turned out. A couple did manage to get through, but to the second round, but they didn't progress any further. The seed players managed to do what they do best, just buckle down and win. Alex going early again. Oh, doesn't like this one. Pulled it across. Well, if you're going to miss a runner, do it on the first end.
He has missed too many of those. That was a bad one for him.
Backhand runner out of commission. Yep, forehand draw. Recovery ball needed.
Yeah, sensible ball.
He's got a chance with this. Just needs to come back down again. And drop.
You talked that one in, David.
One green.
They don't listen to me. Now, John, don't say anything. Be good.
Just dropped back nicely for Alex, locked onto the red. Just toiling with the weight, will get to the ball and drop. Never looked quite up with that. Crowd urging it on.
Well, it's a bit of an escape for Alex at the moment. If he takes a 2 here, that would be very harsh on Greg. Alex not prepared to take a risk in touching the jack on the forehand. Changed over to the backhand, played it very wide and very safe.
One shot to Alex Marshall.
Yeah, good end to get a one. Escape with that, Alex.
Jack length 25.5 metres.
So Alex Marshall making the important first end of the second set count in his favour after winning the set 7-6. So often a player that wins the first set just goes walkabout in the first end or two, John, and he's buckled down here and got the shot.
Yeah, and what is very interesting from a tactical point of view, he's gone a lot shorter with the jack in this direction, David.
Yes, that's the direction that's been a bit of a struggle.
Greg likes it there.
Well, I think you get to this stage, you had so much time on the rink and so much opportunity to practice. I don't think it'll make any difference in terms of what length they play, but I just had a feeling that at some stage Alex would go short. Well, the ball's just dropped down for the front plant. Is going into something if he needs it.
Between the two. 2 inches.
Ooh, that's not going to help the plant.
I thought, having played one good bowl, I realised what he was trying to do there, but I think having played one good bowl, he could have stuck on the same side there, Greg.
Yes, just tap the ball down. I thought that myself. I was surprised he changed, but Alex down looking on the backhand. He's got a chance at the front plant. Oh, that last ball of Greg's put him off it.
Needs to run again. So a little bit short of weight, needs to creep past.
Oh, it's almost the same ball.
1 red.
Question here now, will Alex go again?
Well, it's okay if he doesn't do any damage to his own 2 balls. If he gets onto Greg's red ball, I think the 2 green will disappear.
Yeah, he's going back conservative draw. Beat the short balls, good weight. I say this is a chance for a number 2 for Greg.
Yes, short jack length hasn't worked. Certainly expect him to draw another one here.
He's back to the backhand side. Good first ball on this hand. He's only got a line.
Yep, just made it for the double.
2 shots for Greg Harlow.
Yeah, he always had a good line here. It's all about the weight. Would he get there? Just enough.
Jack length 28 metres.
Good first ball by Greg Harlow. The third end. It's been a fascinating game, this. No doubt about it. High quality balls. No quarter given. As expected. There's two players of this sort of experience. The ledge might have been useful there.
Another good ball. Just drops back as well. That was bonus. Overcorrection there by Greg. Wanted to lose about 18 inches and ended up taking about 3.5 feet off.
As well as same ball again from Alex. He could drop on his own ball and fall back. Now from the second end in the first set, there was never more than one shot between the two players.
Well then, Greg, very good line. Wants to get the drop. Well, could be. Could still only be the one.
Yes, Brand Daly indicated just the one, but Alex asking, is he lying 2 seconds?
I think the two.
Favours a two. Well, a drop off the ball would secure the shot. Turn of the ball would also do that, but Alex taking his time over this, and
Timeout called.
can't blame him because he's going to look for the angle here to see if it's worth playing ball under red. And that's
Alex,
not,
two timeouts
that's
remaining.
not an easy shot, John.
No, I mean, he's looking at, if he gets the edge of the green into that short ball, his own ball will hopefully on the angle take the other red. The other shot is just to draw in there, use the last ball. Greg Hall's got a good target ball to drop off.
Well, he's going for that edge. Has to clear the front red. Once he gets past that, he's close. Oh, wow. He got the target, but my goodness me, what a maximum result he's got out of it. Puts a hand up immediately to Greg.
3 shots to Alex Marshall.
Massive turnover. Not much you can say about that. Greg just handed him the jack.
No, he was on his target. I mean, he was looking for that edge, as we said, for the two balls. Didn't expect to get the result he ended up getting with the jack moving through. Well, the bonus was because he ran through as well to make the third. Bit of a body blow for Greg.
Meters.
Alex Marshall. Big result the previous end. Picked up a treble. Good running ball, bang on target. But he got the maximum result when the jack had settled. He's picked up a very, very nice three at the right time. So instead of Greg Harlow being 2 in front, Alex Marshall is now 2 in front in the second set.
Starts with a very good first bowl as well on N4. Needs to run, Greg. I think you've dropped this one. This is a danger for Greg now. Alex is going to push, I think. If he can win the next couple of ends, he could be away, David.
I still feel this is going to be a very tight set. You know, just
another good line in. Good response. Great ball.
and stayed up, didn't fall back.
1 red.
Well, there's just too much experience out there to be a runaway winner in this match. We need one of them to go off very, very quickly.
Wow.
There's a difficult shot down the backhand.
Well, gets a push on the green. He's got to control the weight down there. That's the difficulty. Push onto the green, into jack, spring the jack to there. Very difficult, though, with controlled weight on that side. The other option is just to draw on the forehand, drop the red out for 2.
The problem with the forehand is if you're anything over the weight, you just don't get back. He's going for the backhand. Quite strong, actually.
He's looking if he gets inside the red, he gets the green, he gets the red away. He's close. He's very close to this. He's got it.
Yes, he got the both of them. He didn't want his own ball. He wanted to clear that because it almost guaranteed the shot. However, he's lying now.
2 green.
2 green. Certainly expect Greg to draw this one.
Just asked the question, though, doesn't it? You know, he's a bit of space there now, but he's been short with a couple of bowls.
Timeout call. Greg,
This
it's
is
3
very
timeouts
important delivery for Greg Harlow. He'll take his time on this. Can't afford to make any mistake.
No, he's certainly looking good with this. Just needs to hurry. Looks like he's made it. Alex having a second check as they dropped away.
Umpire.
No, calling for an umpire.
He's not giving it, he's going for the tape.
Measuring for the shot.
Looks just about red.
Did you say, John, it's an important measure? No, it's a definite
1 shot
movement
to
on the
Greg
red.
Harlow.
Jet length 28 metres.
Everyone's hoping for a really good game in the semi-final, and that's exactly what they've managed to get. Alex Marshall, last bowl. First set, took it 7-6. And again, we're very close in the second at 4-3. Very hard to get a decision out of a lot of people I spoke to last night prior to this match.
2.5 feet.
Just to get an idea where the money was going, but nothing decisive coming through, John, and I still wouldn't call it now.
No, I think everybody knew it would be very, very close. Wasn't disappointed. Greg's not going to give up this opportunity easily. Maybe he sat down, but he'll be fighting till the end.
It's half an inch short of jack high.
Very close with this. Just needs to drop the red.
Jack first, wanted the ball first. It's probably still won the red.
Great ball by Alex.
This is going to be a very, very tight one to look at. It's going to make it easy for our rings, but it's advantage Alex just the way that ball is sitting. Any tap on it, the red will drop out. We're not getting it. Oh, well, we can't tell there. It's just far too close for us.
Greg has 2 timeouts remaining. Slightly favour red.
I'm going to say Greg has 2 timeouts, but I'd really like to know who's landing the shot. And Brian followed that up very quickly. Slight favour for red. It is only an opinion, of course. The players don't have to accept Brian's word for it or any marker's word for it, but have to satisfy themselves. But they're usually very accurate. Just wants to make sure by getting off the green and tap the red, but just held on to it. Alex will be down on. Well, he can play this either side, John, is the way it looks.
Yeah, I think he'll play the same side though. He was very close to the last ball. If he can just reach his own ball with a foot of weight, he'll roll that red away. Can't see him changing sides.
Well, Jack was absolutely perfect to the millimetre there on our rings. A slight favour for red. Now, will you get down in time? Just trying to break back with the extra weight on it.
Well, he's gone to the back position, so that will give him options to use more weight with his last ball. Tempted if I was Greg, you to try and get past it. Well, it's under the line. Gets the scent, it'll be a cover, but that could end up helping Alex. If he's going under, he's got a chance to come off that ball.
So be a little bit careful with this. So we see Brian Daly just checking there. If he gets that, now the red ball will go, but if he goes quick at it, the danger is getting onto this one and removing both his green balls.
Yeah, I think he'll still keep controlled weight at the moment. I don't think he'll use a lot. It's just over the weight.
Yeah, it's just over the weight, trying to look for an inside line.
Certainly better for line if he gets down.
It's doing its best now. Oh, wow. Well, if the shot was against him, that's not a problem, and we favoured it was, so no damage done.
He was trying to get down with the pace, wasn't it?
One shot to
so
Greg
close.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
World number 9, Greg Harlow. We'll see his ranking move up after this event, no doubt about that, on the provisional list going into the next WBT event. We've got halfway through the second set, 4-all.
Good opener.
Two and a half feet.
Just get this feeling this match is going to go right down to the last end of the second set.
Trying with that.
It's a good second though. Alex Marshall chasing his 6th singles title, and that would give him a little bit of air between him and Paul Foster, who's won 4.
It's a big day for Alex, and a big day for his nephew as well, David. 15-year-old Dean Reaver. He's trying to qualify for the Commonwealth Youth Games at Falkirk Indoor Bowls Club, so I'm sure we wish him all the best as well.
Yes, down Samoa. Ooh, has he got it? Oh, just inside. Yes, that event's coming up later in the year. I'll be
One green.
going home to discuss things with the selectors. See who we're going to send down there. Be a nice trip.
And then Alex has to drop in there to get another bowl in. Certainly got the line. He's just overplayed. Well, there's a chance here for Greg. If he could raise that green ball, just roll it away, or turn the jack.
This is just getting around the front one with enough weight to do that. It's always the difficult bit.
He's playing this on a very inside line. He's using well overweight.
It just won't get back, John.
I'm a bit surprised he played that weight, because he had the option of turning the jack to his own bowl on the draw. Very difficult shot he played then.
Well, this is not an easy one for a spare shot. We describe the last bowl of an end if the player's line 1 as a spare shot. There's no reply to this bowl. He's chasing this one all the way. Not going to make it for pace. The line was perfect.
One shot to Alex Marshall.
And again, we're into this pattern of single shots and everything being very tight.
Yes, that's been the problem for Greg. Can't really get a count out of Alex at the moment.
You get an idea of the big stand here at the International Arena.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
Alex Marshall, world number 4, has really got the bit between his teeth in this match. He has looked very much like a man who is chasing the 6th title. And he's playing like a man who wants it as well.
2 inches.
It's a handy ball, just behind. But N7. Greg really needs to score this, because if Alex is able to pick up a single or a double, the chase will be on for Greg. Score heavily in the last 2 ends.
Yes, having lost the first set, of course, that 5-4 is effectively a two-shot really, isn't it? Greg's got to win this set. Draw's no good. Well, sticking with the backhand side. Good effort again.
1 green.
Well, it's in a receiving position. It'll be the target for Alex.
Yes, he gets inside those 2 reds and counts as well.
Last
Craig's
ball
going to be in a
is
little
1
bit of
foot
trouble.
past jack high.
Just wonder where Greg now would be tempted with a forehand here. Maybe it's a catch bowl with a green ball, try and turn the white. Yeah, he's slipping onto that hand.
Alex's last ball dropping short has made up his mind. He's going for an inside line to try and be very positive with this. Has to get past the front green one. Oh, is he going to get it on the run through? Oh my goodness me. Well, it would have been lucky, but
1 green.
there hasn't been much luck and bad luck in this match. You know, Alex got one bit of luck when he got a maximum result from a good drive. He was on target, but generally speaking, the players have been getting what they're looking for.
Yeah, no real edges or anything. And Alex, now this is quite important because that bowl is looking vulnerable. Needs to get another one in there. Just love to get onto that red ball, wouldn't he, at the back? Drop in. Needs to run. Needs to run.
He might come across on the forehand. That's a protector. Oh, well. Didn't make it in terms of the weight, but my goodness, that's stopped in a good place.
Yeah, that's going to make it a little bit more awkward for Greg.
Well, it might just force Greg onto playing the little squeeze shot onto the jack and hope that he gets the right bounce to this ball.
That's a hard shot.
It is. The alternative, of course, is just to try and draw it off his own onto the green.
Greg has 1 timeout remaining.
But he has got the green ball, and if he just nips that line or it sweeps in, he could give another shot away.
He's going on to the backhand, which suggests he's going to play that little squeeze on the jack. He's playing a lot of weight.
This is interesting. Front ball's in the way again. Yeah. Plenty of seconds, no damage to be done there, so just a
1
single.
shot to Alex Marshall.
Alex's short ball was always a useful one.
Jack length 29.5 metres.
Alex Marshall potentially 1 end away from another world professional singles final here at Potter's Leisure, where There's no doubt about it, he does play his best bowls. There's so many players trying to get him caught with that first bowl and that forehand, and if Greg gets around that, it's going to be well hidden.
And he takes advantage. Good ball. Must score on this end, Greg Harlow.
Yes, 2 feet.
A lot of people would think that you'd move on to the backhand in that situation, but forehand just a bit more reliable, and you certainly don't want to give Greg a free run on it. Well, a little touch in the jack, but more importantly for him, he's offered a shoulder in the backhand if he wants to go looking down for it.
Greg trying again. Force Alex onto the other side now. Here's the backhand and get off his own green bowl on the draw.
He's not sure about this.
He's inside the line.
The weight was pretty good. Well, I think Alex would be quite happy to go into the last end 1 up, knowing that Greg has to score double. Obviously prefer to get the shot this end. Now if he gets down with this, he's got a chance to make the 3. Doesn't want the edge though.
One red.
I can understand the weight he's playing. He's trying to punch the ball out.
Yeah, Alex, I still think he'll play the backhand. It's a draw off the green. If he does get the jack round the corner on the draw, it's a possible match winner.
Timeout called.
I think he'd be very happy just to get it into this position, John, to be honest, because it'll be very well hidden. You know, even an outside shot would be good if he just taps his own ball.
Either way, he won't be in that area there. If he can get another good second, it makes it difficult for Greg.
Needs 1 in. Green ball being removed would be worth 2 or 3 shots to Greg Harlow.
Better line with this. He likes this. He's trotting after this. If he gets down now to his own bowl, he's got a big chance. He gets down to the bowl. Wow, just dragging again. Wouldn't get back.
Ah, that looks so good all the way down, and it just wouldn't drop onto the line. Well, it's an interesting one here for Greg, because there's a shot in the forehand as well. Well, the danger for Greg Harlow here, John, is if he does play in the backhand and gets the inside edge and onto the jack, that could be very dangerous for him. Whereas if he plays it on the forehand, across onto the bowl, removes it, he may even get onto the other green bowl, but he definitely makes a double.
It depends how ambitious he is. I mean, 1 shot really is going to leave him needing a double on the last end. Will he take the risk and try and get rid of that green bowl?
This isn't easy, but say the forehands have got a bit more safety about it. Yep, looking down the forehand. Bowl out for 2. That's what he's after. Good effort, wasn't far away. The right shot, I feel, for Greg Harlow. Played with a nice weight.
1 shot to Greg Harlow.
just didn't get down in time. Very tense out there. Greg Harlow's just waiting till things are settled.
Jack length 29.5 metres.
Greg Harlow, full length jack, 29.5 metres, needs 2 shots to force the tie break in this semi-final. First set, 6-all going into the last end. Second set, Alex Marshall, 1 shot to the good. But of course, Greg has to win this set. Alex Marshall will be more than happy just to lose the single. And it's still a difficult one to call, John.
Certainly is. And Greg was spot on line with his first ball. He's just short, and Alex now, he'd just love to play a front toucher. Needs to run though. Hasn't quite got the weight. Overplayed that. Good position there though. You just feel here if Alex could play the perfect delivery,
Your ball, 8
he'll seal it.
Well, it would mean Greg would have to chase it, and it's never easy when you're looking for a double. But Alex knows what it's all about. Any correction on his last ball and he'll be close.
Certainly got a good line. Needs to run though.
No, he's not going to make the trip. Yeah, the line was perfect.
1 red.
He's offered up a chance in the forehand though if he wants to play a runner. Well, I would have expect Greg to get in with this one. Bit of space there.
Needs to make this one count, Greg. Good line again. This is better.
That's unexpected to get this one in. He's got a little tap on the jack. Well, that's brought the jack away from his own short ball just a little bit.
2 red.
Yeah, it was a good adjustment by Greg. It's a little bit of movement on the jack. The way Alex has been playing this backhand, you'd fancy him to draw second bowl here.
He needs to get a foot on it.
It's going down very quick. Needs to get it away.
Wow, 1 second.
That was close.
That was risky. But he's got it away. He took his time. Let's see what the end result is. I tell you what, this is close. Very, very close for shot. Oh, what a ball. Oh, that's a match-winning ball, that one.
That's a killer for Greg.
And he played that with 1 second to spare.
One
With
break.
brinksmanship. My goodness me.
I think he might look at that again and just think, what on earth? What was I doing?
Perfect delivery right in there, centre line, drops back behind the jack. That doesn't leave Greg much.
Oh, well, this is just so hard for Greg now. It really is. He's on the backhand and... yeah, little runner. See what he can do with it. nothing easy about this. Yeah, ball on the ball, it still moves it to green. It's one shot to Alex Marshall.
One shot, second set in the match.
Oh, what
Alex
a fantastic game that was, I have to say. Quality game right from the first end. Couldn't argue about the result. Alex Marshall just a bowl better than Greg, but no more than that. John, there was just one bowl in the 2 sets, and that was enough. They were just so close.
Yeah, both players played really well. Great game of bowls. Alex very clinical, took the chances, the odd chance that he had, and that was the difference at the end of the day. Brilliant performance, and he's into another final.
Yes, Alex Marshall wins the match 7-6, 7-5, and eases his way into the final with an opportunity to make it 6 world titles.
They just killed them, mate. Yeah. Like, but they still